Welcome back for some more Star Citizen. Here we are at the Intergalactic, I did it again, Aerospace Expo 2950 Drake Day. Goodness gracious. Look at these jokers.
I am Jhuio.
Low crawling backwards?
Sure.
Sure. Alright, so we only got one hull for Drake today. Their line's not huge, but we got some good ships to take a look at today.
Only single Dragonfly though. No yellow, no Herald.
I just saw a guy fly through the ceiling. You'll see it in the footage when you watch the video. That was amazing.
I hope your frame rate's too low and I can't see it.
Nope, it was like an NPC just flew off into space right through the expo center. Alright, let's get to it. What do we got? Right on the right where we always start, we got the Buccaneer.
Yeah.
When did this release? What version of the game did the Buccaneer release? Do you guys remember?
No.
Grim Hex era.
I want to say it was 2 something, right?
It was definitely 2 something.
When this
9.
When this ship first came out, I absolutely adored it.
Yeah, it was also very well. It still is a very good ship.
It was so nimble and accurate. It was ridiculous. Not quite. I mean, it's a little bit squishier now, I think, than when it first released. But
yeah.
But still,
as I've been saying the entire time, the components suck. The capacity is amazing for this ship.
The components suck, but the capacity is amazing.
I mean,
can you
same as any other ship.
Can you install a? Yeah, it moved.
Because the shields are like stealth shields, which is, you know, not cool.
Not cool, stealth shields? Stealth shields are a no.
When you're trying to do combat, they have like 2,000 shield health out of what you could have is like 13,000, so they're not cool.
It's a pirate ship, Jhuio. It's supposed to show up out of nowhere and gain the advantage of surprise.
To be tactical, then go in swarms. Like, if you're trying to do actual combat with this thing, then you're not going to have a fun day. But if you're boom and zooming, then I guess it's fine.
Alright, let's see if we can get a good... Oh, goodness. Get a good image of it here. That. Up. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Really find it.
Yeah, so, it's fun. It's a fun little ship. Very fast, big engines, no ejection seat, typical Drake. No frills, light fighter.
I kind of have this very, like, Star Wars feel with this thing. I don't know why.
I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, sure. Oh goodness, look at that. There's my spacescape.
One of these loaded up with like distortion weapons would be like a great starter to a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, just showing up and just whacking them with distortion weapons?
Yeah.
And if they ever come up with EMP missiles, that'll be pretty amazing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So that is the Drake Buccaneer.
Yep.
Light fighter. Drake. Pretty good.
Actually, this side opening, like side hinging cockpit entries also not really used that much in Star Citizen.
It's not used at all, except on this ship, I think.
Yeah.
Unique feature. Salty points it out. Alright, here we go. To Jhuio's favorite ship to melt and do something else with.
Confused. What? Whatever.
You held one of these for ages. Not ages.
No, I held on to one of these.
Yeah, not so confused by the brand.
You did. He did. Don't listen to Jhuio. He held on to one of these for ages back when in his days when he thought info running was going to be amazing. Now, of course, he still thinks info running is going to be amazing because he owns a Mercury Star Runner. But you know,
I was really pissed when they came out with the Star Runner because I was like, but my Herald.
Yeah.
So this ship is basically an engine with a cockpit strapped onto it. I'm not really sure. Oh, there we go. I love it. I love how I'm getting that bug. Let's see. Can we get up here? Wait. Nope. so I actually have to be... Alright, we'll rent it and see if that fixes the problem.
But as in getting inside?
Yeah. Oh
You have
gosh,
to point up
all
to
the
the door.
problems. Stop it. Go away, Moby Glass.
Po-
What?
Look at the panel on the door
I
to close
gotcha,
it.
I gotcha. Don't look at the ladder that you're trying to interact
No.
with. Oh gosh. It's so dark.
Uh,
Oh, I took my torch off. That's why I don't have a helmet on. How many beds? Just one bed? Yeah, just one bed. So tight ship. Listening section. There we go. Goodness. Oh, you came up.
sorry.
Oh, everybody's coming in. Okay, great.
Yeah. Let's see how crowded this thing can be.
The fireman won't let me in.
Yeah.
Oh
There we
yeah,
go.
we're definitely over capacity on this ship.
Yeah. This is very cozy.
Very cozy. Let's see if I can put a helmet on real quick and. Oh, we'll do
It's a
it the
very
cool
cool
way.
ship
Huh?
in the interior too.
Huh?
All
Helmet
the
equip.
little server panels and computer
Let's
bits.
see.
Poop in public.
There we go. All right. So yeah.
There's a toilet. Oh, I'm standing on the toilet.
Yeah, you hear plops, and the other guys at the station like, God damn it, can you turn the vent on?
Well, I mean, there's only one bed here. This is a one-man job.
Yeah.
With the concept being that you should get out of your
Or it's a
seat
crew
to
of
come
two.
do. Yeah. Oh well, if it's a crew of two, then it's no log-off point for guy number 2.
Huh.
I mean, okay. I mean, it's supposed to be just like one person doing something at a time, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. Although the question will be, if someone logs off using the bed and another person can 2 people basically log off and log on to the same bed? You know what I mean? So 2 people
Ooh.
could consistently rotate to cover a shift work on a ship like this, collecting on people. I don't know.
Maybe?
Maybe. How do I get out of here? Ooh.
The
Exit.
button behind you.
That's an important question they need to answer. Can multiple
Oh, yeah.
people log out using the same bed? So external data storage kept nice and cool and high efficient by the vacuum and coldness of space, but also runs the risk of if you're in like a radiation filled area, or what's the system they're going to give us? Pyro? Right? Pyro is supposed to
yeah.
have like solar flares that can kill you or some junk. You might wipe your data or something.
I don't know. But these were also ejectable, right?
Yes, but you can eject these in case you're gonna get into trouble for spying on someone. I mean, I think that's amusing, because really what that boils down to is you running from the NPCs, and you eject it, and the NPCs scan you, and somehow they magically know that you have the data. Because players aren't gonna care. If players are trying to hide something and you show up in a Herald, they're just gonna blow you out of the sky. It doesn't matter if you have computers on board or not. There you go.
Next.
Giant engines. Alright.
Yeah.
Jhuio does not want to spend any more time on this ship, so let's go!
I mean, it's just silence.
It's not. We're talking about data running. Come on, man.
It's just money.
It's the new sweet hotness. You're into it too. You have a Mercury Star Runner with internal server stacks.
Oh, and the biggest thing about data running is because it being a thing is because communications are not faster than light in Star Citizen. So if you want to have communications that is sort of faster than light, is to have them put your email on the on the disk and send it on a Herald or Mercury.
Wow, it's gonna be rough.
Yep.
That's why I thought that it would be really cool for the Van Duel, because they said in that remember that early concept laydown of the Van Duel fleet, they had a comm ship.
Yes. Oh,
And
yeah, to boost the signal and stuff?
I
Yeah.
hypothesized that the Van Duel built an entire ship around a faster than light or a near instantaneous comm system, which gave them a tactical advantage or even a strategic advantage over other races.
Yeah.
And I thought that would be cool. But then I think they dumped the comm ship idea for something else. So, But it would have been cool. It would have been cool. It would have been a reason to go after and try to capture Van Duel ships, specifically the comm ship. All right, the Cutlass series. Pretty quick, pretty easy. We got the Cutlass Blue here. This is the Popo.
Xenomorph head as cockpit.
Xenomorph head as a cockpit. This is the bounty hunting / police variant of the ship. And
yep.
You've got some limited cargo here. You can definitively put a what do we put in here? A tumbrel?
Cyclone.
Yeah, cyclone
in the Cutlass Red.
Yeah. So it's the same thing. Then you got these wicked cool cryopods, so you can get your Razor's Crest, your Mandalorian on there.
Yep.
Putting people into carbonite.
Cycle as well.
What's that?
They're like they're on a circular track. They can cycle.
Yes.
If you like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. And then your living space,
Which right here as well.
is arguably one of the more poorly designed living spaces, from what I've heard. People complain a lot. I don't really care.
Yeah,
People complain because
everything.
they don't have a table, they don't have a kitchen, blah 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 blah.
It makes sense for longer range ships.
Well, I mean, you could put a little table in the center, but I mean, you know,
Yeah.
maybe this is a candy bar ship. Yeet dry rations in this ship. Come on. All right.
Yeah, that's.
Now
So-
it's Drake. You just rip a panel off the wall and that's your table.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's the Drake way.
Put it on your lap. Yeah.
Does
the
this ship have
tray.
lights like the red?
Yes.
Flashing lights
yes.
like the red?
I think a different color scheme. I think like more blue tones.
Ah, yeah. All right. So then you come over here. Which one is this? Is the black? Is it?
I'll. Cutlass black. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see.
Cutlass black. What's up?
While you check that out, I'll see if I can turn on the lights on the blue.
Oh, I don't think you can power these up. I should rent one. Just for fun, just to have it in case we decide to take it out. This actually, I think, comes with like a disruptor load, like a partial disruptor loadout, which is fun if disruptor damage on components worked. It would be pretty cool, but I don't think disruptor damage works quite yet. All right, so the Cutlass
It does work.
black. It does it? Is it a thing
When's
now?
the last time you did disruptor stuff? It's annoying. Because it's, I mean, it works, it just doesn't work to the extent you think it would.
You want it
Like,
to?
turn stuff off for a second and a half.
Ah, okay. So this is Cutlass Black, the cargo / pirate / base variant. It's supposed to have a small tractor beam on the front. The front end is just like the back end of the blue. Right? You got docking rings. You got these wicked cool side doors. I don't remember how to open these. Is there a panel?
Here, this side.
Aha, open. There we go. Wicked cool side doors. Yep. For rapid exfiltration of the ship to board.
Like, can we jump up there with it?
Pretty much.
I don't know. Give it a shot.
No. Oh, maybe with the new grapple thing. Yeah.
Grapple? No.
Grapple. Whatever it's called. The ledge.
I don't think it's a
Climb.
ledge. I think
It
they
is
would
not.
they would have something drop down.
It's too high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that still begs the question if it were lower.
Well, I assume
you-
if it were lower, you would be able to.
Yeah, it could have like this little platform like a Valkyrie.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The
Could lower down.
Valkyrie has the drop down step, like the overly expensive F-150s. You know the.
Can you stand on your head, Salty?
So anyway, that's the Cutlass Black. Basically the base model Cutlass Pirate. Interesting landing gear, huge engines, VTOL, tractor beam. $100. $100. So honestly, if I'm being honest, the Cutlass the Cutlass Back is probably the best ship for the cost.
Yeah.
Let's be real. It really is. I mean, and they've kind of designed it that way with their pricing scheme. It's $100 even, and has some pretty darn good combat power. Gimbaled size 3s, with a turret, or gimbal size 2s, or fixed size 3s, and you get a turret. So it's like entry level multi-crew. You've got a decent cargo capacity. You can bring ground vehicles along. You've got a hover capability. Probably legitimately the best bang for your buck as an entry level ship.
Yeah.
There you go.
Definitely.
Whoop, space. All right. Now we're coming over to the Cutlass Red. You can see the only real, you got your xenomorph head, and then you got your more angular head. Salty's love over here, the Cutlass Red.
Oh, of the Cutlass, yeah.
This is the
Gross.
ambulance variant.
Well, no, out of the Cutlass series, this will be, yeah.
Yes. Anytime you're doing a, I wonder, can we? Oh, we can't do it. They broke it for us.
Basically, if you don't want to buy Carrick, but you want to do ground missions, you get this.
Yeah, because
Yes.
you can respawn on these beds, which is pretty great. This is a very convenient ship to have when doing ground missions. Occasionally, the NPCs will have nigh perfect shots, and they'll pull headshots like it's going out of style, and you'll just die instantly. It can be frustrating, but not always. They don't always behave that way, but sometimes they do. And so it's nice to have a nice little respawn bed nearby. The front's exactly the same, and you can put a cyclone back here.
Not really.
Yes, you can.
The front,
Right here.
but the front, but the front's not exactly the same. It has a toilet instead of a turret.
Oh, that's right. You do have a toilet instead of a
Bombay
toilet. You have some
doors.
extra bunks here. You have
Yes.
extra logout beds here for your
Supposedly for medical personnel, probably.
yeah, medical support staff. So
Yep.
we'll look at the toilet. Boom, toilet. Not a shower.
Bombardier station.
Just a toilet. How do you open it? Where is it? Are you sure it's a toilet? There it is. Whoop.
Yeah, it is.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. All right. There it is. Toilet, a prison toilet, no less. All
Yeah.
right.
What do you mean not
No
a
door.
shower?
No door either.
Does that
There's
have
a shower head
in it?
right there.
Is it?
Yes,
Where?
A
yeah.
little bar
Yeah.
up there.
Oh,
Combination.
okay.
It's
Oh,
the,
okay.
the
Drain.
I'm sorry, that just doesn't look like a shower to me. Hey, maybe
It's
you
the
missed the toilet.
patent-pending,
a lot. I don't know.
combi. Yeah.
That's what showers look like post-coronavirus.
I almost choked. No.
My joke wasn't that good, so I know it wasn't that.
No, but what I was thinking was that the drain is the toilet.
Oh.
Gosh. Oh, that would be Drake style. I'm dying.
So yeah,
Okay,
if you
okay.
want a ship that has a med bay, get this in game probably.
And can be, it can be tooled out to be pretty decent at combat.
The turret is replaced with an enhanced sensor suite, specifically for detecting biosignals. And
Well,
it has the searchlight on it.
I'm not saying that it would. It's the perfect combat ship. I'm saying it's pretty balanced, and you get a really
It's,
cool respawn capability.
It's good enough, yeah.
Yeah. It is a little bit more than $100 though. All
Yes,
right,
it
I
is.
think we're at our final ship on the show floor, which is the Caterpillar. I don't remember how to get in this ship. It's been so
Yes, here.
long. I'm gonna rent it though,
This
just for
place,
fun.
and then deploy. There you go.
Whoops, Salty's taking care of it for me. Whoop, there it is. I wasn't sure where the ramp
Spent-
was.
Quite a lot of
Alright.
time in this.
Caterpillar is an industrial. What do you call it?
No, press the button.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it.
I already pressed it, and then
Oh,
said
you
don't
pushed it.
So you should
Yeah.
be not working on it.
That's right. That's right. Industrial design, right? Classic Drake style. All the things. But yeah, this is one of the better cargo ships in the game, right? For internal cargo.
Yes, I think. Yeah, along with the Carrack, I think they have. Oh no, the 890 has all of them too.
Did somebody say specific numbers to 576
Yes,
SEU?
please.
There you go,
Ah.
576 SU, and this is eventually going to lower. So these very interesting side doors here. By the way, you can put Merlins in this for combat power.
Yep.
And you can also,
Arrows,
if you're careful, you can put an arrow in there.
Yeah.
We tested that as a more capable, quantum capable ship. But these will eventually lower to the ground.
Yep.
So the
Little elevators.
concept is that's how you will unload. So you will be able to like put ground vehicles in here, you know, move fleets around. Certainly an Ursa rover could fit in this.
Yep.
And all the cargo pods are the same, just like this, all the way up to the front. And this ship is going to be very modular, with a discussed like broadside weapons capability, medical capabilities. Have they said anything else?
Like a exploration suite, like for a sensor suite. I think a turret module, I believe.
Yeah.
But
So
a lot of them
Caterpillar
were
is
also
basically a super modular transportation
Yes.
ship that doesn't have its modularity yet.
yeah. Yeah, that really depends on what you put in as modules. The front one has specific modules as well for itself. It has, for example, one is like with like 4 sleds that it can be like little those underwater scooters things for divers, but then like a sled, so you can bring
Really?
some cargo with you. Yeah,
Hey,
Are
here's
this
a
verified
rando.
at all?
for acquisition of cargo of like in space.
Look at this rando here. This is the engine room. Do you like this engine room, Salty?
I do, yes.
Grungy and grimy enough for you?
Where's the
Yes.
workshop?
Yeah, there is no
There's no
workshop
workshop.
in this ship.
Yeah, it's fine. At least, like, if it doesn't have one, then fine. But if it has one, then
It should be
I
exactly where
digress.
Salty wants it to be.
No,
I believe this
no.
is the computer. No, what is this? This is the a component. I don't remember what component this is. There was a
That's
big
a power plant.
power plant. Okay, because for a while this wasn't here.
Yes, there's a little bug going on. Those are the servers. So
Yep,
so this
to
is
run
all
the ship.
avionics.
Yep.
Basically. Yep.
And then
That's the
here's
main-
the cockpit.
yeah.
Here's the now this command section. Oh gosh, all the glitches. This command section should detach, and it's actually fun. They
Yep.
there was a fan released Drake extravaganza video. I guess that organization really loves Drake ships, but they actually show this functionality in their rendering. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
It's
this
a little
thing-
lifeboat.
Yeah, it's a little lifeboat,
With,
or
secondary
it's
deck.
just a
Oh yeah, for like planetary entries. maybe?
planetary entries. Yeah, if you trust leaving your your ship unguarded or unmovable. Nope, get off.
Yeah.
So this is a secondary deck below with
this is like the-
berths
this
and
is
a little table and
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
This is the lifeboat section, basically. There's also an exterior door here, but it's not functional, unfortunately. This station is actually a tractor beam station.
Yeah.
Same with the one on the other side.
I was looking up modules. They haven't verified any at all. None
No,
official.
they were
verified
still
any at
in the
all. How
works,
sad.
yeah.
But
How the hell do you get
there
out of
is
this
some
place?
hope for
I'm
like
lost.
medical modules.
Yep.
Something like that. But that's just to let you know.
Speculation?
It's
Yeah.
All
speculation
speculation.
on the part of the fans of the.
so everything that Salty says, take it with a
No.
gigantic slab
Oh.
of salt.
Yes,
slab
definitely.
of salt, not just a grain of salt.
Uh huh.
And then you have the if I can open it, hey, the tractor beam deck.
Yeah.
This fun little guy.
It's like a little observation cupola as well.
So, I mean, if you like to click on hope, you can get this,
Oh,
and then
jeez.
maybe you can like take down a different ship with,
Burn.
if they have like guns or
Burn.
something.
Well, whatever the modules will be, the Caterpillar will always be a solid option, I think. Because
think
of
it
its
will be.
modularity.
Oh, turret. Yep. It's
Yep.
got some beefy turrets on it too, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
So not a completely weak ship either. All right, is everybody at the elevator?
I am. And Jhuio's downstairs. Yeah, go.
All right, let's. Or you do it. You do it.
Alright.
I think you're standing next to it. Isn't it over here? No.
No, I
it's
am.
over there. Oh, okay. Anyway, fun little ship. Definitely worth the money as a money maker for cargo. It's worth it. It's a good ship. All right, let's go do holograms. Yeah.
Downstairs.
Yep.
Well, we got the Dragonfly downstairs, and then the hologram.
Oh,
yeah.
Dragonfly. Yes, the hover Harley of the Star Citizen universe.
Wait, where are you guys going?
We're going to the Dragonfly exhibit. Do they have the Hello Kitty?
Nope, just black.
So
Just
the Hello
black.
Kitty. So what? You guys were still upstairs for some reason. That's weird.
Salty.
So the
getting
Hello
all
Kitty.
bugs.
Yeah. So Hello Kitty is a special limited variant. It's basically a skin, actually, but there were no skins back then. It was from a reward from a referral program in 2017. So it's no longer acquirable.
No longer acquirable until a variation of it is inverse.
Oh,
Yes.
I actually afford one of these in Gamer. It's cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so like the
That-
Cyclone, these are not super expensive in game. For a
Definitely
while,
are.
Hover
I
Tech
mean, they are
Yeah.
272,000.
Really?
Yeah. Hover technology.
Don't get this. Get the Cyclone, man. Holy cow, that's like 30K.
Cyclone is 28,000 for the
Oh
Cyclone.
my gosh, this is wildly overpriced
Hey, hey, hey.
inverse.
But this is
I mean,
currently the only. Well, not
footprint
well,
smaller. You have a smaller ship like this could fit
Yeah.
in a Titan, can it not? I mean, if you
And
squeeze it
if
in,
you're very lucky and it doesn't jank out and go nuts.
there's a
That's
lot
a
of
notch.
practicality problems.
Well, yeah, but then
So
it's
Hover
still
Tech
more
in
stable than a
general has
Nox.
its own problems. There's
Yep.
a challenge with lowering closer to the ground and rising closer to the ground. When you try to transition into a ship, sometimes you go wonky and you just end up sideways. But when these ships are on the land and they're just cruising along, they're actually super great because you can go over a lot of the rocks that otherwise would get in the way or flip you in a Cyclone or a ground vehicle like a rover. Yeah. So this is a two-seater. There's one. I think you can sit backwards on this or front. Is it just backwards?
I think so.
Yeah. And so
I can
you
test.
you can pull out your weapon from that as well and then shoot. Your passenger can shoot. And then of course it's got, because every vehicle in Star Citizen has guns except the yeah, there you go. Except the what? The the IMPOV.
What?
The IMPOV doesn't have guns.
But
But just about everything else does. So yeah. This is a good bike. Lots of people like this bike. I have it.
Yep.
It's supposed to be a particularly robust hover bike. It's good to go. All right. Let's push on. What else do we have?
That's all.
That's all? There's nothing on this side, or is there just more? Nope, they
just
just
chairs.
opened it up. Just chairs. All right, we're headed into the Holo viewers. Let's see what we got in here.
Da 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 da.
Oh.
Salties, baby.
Yeah.
Salties, baby.
It almost looks finished. It'll be released whenever you leave.
The Corsair.
Yeah.
The wildly overpowered forward-facing ship. If this thing should fly well in atmosphere and suck in space. That's my verdict.
What I'm gonna say that is either the left side, like the right side, is going to like have too much lift. If it's
Yeah.
unbalanced.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's asymmetric,
It's
but
Star
that's fine.
Citizen. It'll be fine.
It'll be
So how many
Wait, I got-
size 5 hard points does this thing have? Like 4?
I'm not sure if they're all size 5, but the pilot control stuff is 6 amount. Yeah, 6 guns.
Yeah, it's like the 2 on the side, the 1 on the chin, and then there's like 1 on the
2
end
on
of
the
this
chin.
wing. Is there 2
Well,
on the chin?
load up the page.
Oh, there are 4, like 2 besides the cockpit, and then 2 on like a little sort of turret, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's like a gimbal.
Basically,
thing.
this ship is wildly OP and needs to be nerfed.
No.
All right, we got
It's got some little minor broadsides that should be where the firepower is to provide balance, but instead it's all forward-facing.
we got
Yeah.
4 size 5 mounts, which are default S4 gimbal,
Yep, that makes
and
sense.
then 2 size 4s, which are default S3 gimbal.
That's all
and
forward
then,
facing?
yeah. And then the turrets, we have a remote turret, size 2 in the back, which I
Yeah.
imagine should.
It's like the freelance
Yeah.
in the back.
And then
And
the
then
two
the
broadsides.
covered port are both also size 2.
And that means gimbal size 2s on the turret, yeah?
In the
It
chin?
says S2 gun to be decided.
Yeah. So, I mean, the whole concept behind, I don't like this because the whole concept between broadsides are supposed to be powerful. In this ship, the broadsides are shit. And the forward-facing
kind of a
guns
joke.
are the broadsides. So, Sig,
Basically.
rework your concept. Your concept is crap. Put the broadsides should be your large guns, right? And the pilot should have to work to keep them in line with the target. And
Yeah.
then,
Well,
and when he does, he gets good results, right? And you should have smaller forward-facing guns. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make any
It's
sense.
fine.
so in the end, it's not a combat ship anyway. It's an exploration ship.
So what I'm
it
projecting,
doesn't need to be fully like combat like.
Oh, it's
perfected.
gonna be wildly OP. You watch.
you can technically get away with this ship
We'll see.
having awesome controls like the Mercury Star Runner, where it can roll, rotate in all directions splendidly, if the RCS ports are placed appropriately, like on the wingtips, the front and back of the ship. But what I'm projecting is its roll is going to be awesome, and then its yaw is going to suck, and its pitch is going to suck a little too.
Well, I hope so, because that's important.
It's a big ship.
Well, I mean, it's
relatively.
basically a Connie competitor along with the MSR, right? So
Yeah.
it's, you know, we're getting into a fairly good roll of mid-range ships. This would be a competitor to the Aquila because Salty's right, it is an exploration ship. If you believe in like the Klingon variation where you just like blow people away and then colonize their ashes, but
I mean, that's the Drake way.
or explore their ashes. But
It's the Drake way.
is it?
No, I don't know.
I thought crap construction was the Drake way. Anyway, you know, it's a bit much for me. It's a cool looking ship. I just think that they kind of put all the guns in the wrong places for what they're thinking about. And if they significantly limit pitch and yaw so that it's not super maneuverable, unlike the MSR, which flies like a fighter, then I think it'll be okay. If it flies like a brick, like the freaking the Connie, I think then we'll be on point, right? I think then it will be a balanced ship.
Well, if you look around the Drake line right now, I think the RCS of Drake ships are also not that great anyway.
I mean, the Herald turns decent, from what I remember. Even though it doesn't translate well, but it turns decently.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it can't stop itself with the maneuvering thrusters, but it can turn.
Yeah. True.
All right, we can move on. I will not complain anymore about this design.
That's something I could see happening here as well. The translation sucking.
Yeah.
And the rotation being decent.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, that's what happens in big ships most of the time.
We need balance. That's all I'm saying.
They'll do it.
Balance, balance.
Hey, you can laugh whatever you want, but they are balancing.
Now this is my baby. The Vulture.
Combine harvester.
What?
We have like 3 kids.
No, combine harvester.
I do have 3 kids, and they're all my baby, and this is my baby as well. This is for industry. So this is the Drake Vulture, which is the entry level to salvage. It's supposed to have beams that can strip hulls, and then you have little tractor beams. Well, I can't do it from there, can I? In here, that pulls it in, and then it's supposed to, I'm not sure if it's going to refine it or if it's just going to compact it into squares so that you can sell it as scrap. But
they're gonna compact it,
and then
being put in the cargo hold in the back.
As a part of this ship, though, there's a mechanic for shape charges. And those shape charges are designed to like blow off weapons emplacements. This is something that you have to leave the ship for, is what they were discussing.
Yeah.
And then you can grab it in 0G, pull it back and put it in the cargo. There we go. Which is, there will be an openable cargo hatch back here. So you would like drag those weapons into the cargo hatch and then set them down. And then that would take up a certain amount of SEU. Yeah.
Yeah.
So each one of those would take up SEU, but then the question is how much could you put in there? So you, in theory, and then the follow-on question is if you pull out, let's say, components or weapon systems off of a ship, would you be able to then store those weapons and ship components for your own use, or do you have to sell them?
No, you can probably use them. They're physicalized items, so you can use them.
But they have to be able to track that as in your like hangar inventory and available for you.
I think that will happen. Yeah.
I hope so. I hope so.
Because then you can like drive by in a crucible and sell your stuff, your components to a crucible, for example, and it's like
They will put it on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they initially designed, or the concept for this was like almost a motorcycle where like you rode exterior on the top, exposed.
Oh yes.
You remember that?
Yeah.
It was like a Dragonfly on the top, and you'd ride in like while the battle was going on, like strip a ship that had been destroyed and then fly away rapidly. And then they realized that's an insane idea with like even a size 1 will vaporize a human. So they were like, okay, we'll give him a cockpit. So
it also has a living area, like much like a prospector in the back.
Yeah,
behind
small
the cockpit.
log out bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
One, maybe
Kitchen,
2-man
toilet.
organization. I think this is going to be a one-man primarily. But
Yes.
lots of fun, entry level. Now we need a medium level salvage ship from someone.
Oh yeah.
Right? So we have the what is it?
A variant of the Corsair.
What?
A variant of the Corsair. You and your variants.
Oh yeah, sure. Why not? I wouldn't care. Sure, a variant of the Corsair. But we have the what is it? The Reclaimer, which is your end game massive chomp
Bumblebee.
eat up a whole Starfarer, work on a Javelin type of ship, and then you have this, which is your starter. So we need like 2 or 3 ships in the middle, I think. I'd be happy with 2 or 3 competitive ships that maybe specialize in certain areas, or maybe they just give you a different look and feel. Either one. I would like to see a MISC, medium grade salvage vessel. I think that would be amazing. I think a Drake medium grade salvage is definitely in order.
Yeah.
And I don't know, a Crusader? We could do with another Crusader.
No,
ship.
they're more about the big ships though.
Yeah, they are.
Like mid class,
come on.
maybe like carrack sized. Yeah,
It's the style, man. It's the style. I would love to see a Crusader mid-range salvage ship. You're right. They do a lot of big ships, but I think it would be fun.
Well, they're known for their big ships because that's also why they've got Crusader as a gas giant shipyard.
So they can build in 0G, yeah.
Yeah, sort of. Just
Well,
I don't really know
low
what
G.
the point of I guess so.
All right, let's move on. We're almost done. We're almost done with Drake Day. We saved the worst for last.
What?
I'm kidding.
Look at the detail.
Oh,
on
I
this
mean the
panel.
best.
Yeah.
The best for last. This is a cool model, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot of detail.
Yeah. So this is the Kracken. There you go. Basically the size, or the capability, I should say, of an America-class amphibious assault carrier.
Yeah.
This is the Drake entry into the aircraft carrier line, being a small aircraft carrier compared to the Crusader Jupiter or the RSI Pegasus, neither of which we'll probably ever see in the game.
We will.
But this has 2 variants. It has the base variant and it has the privateer, which is misnamed. And I hate it.
Yeah.
And it makes me so freaking distraught that they misnamed the Privateer. The Privateer is the Banu Merchantman competitor, meaning that it has stores and such. Privateers...
It's like a mobile PlayStation.
Yes. But a privateer doesn't do that. Privateer is a legal pirate that works for the state. And so it's a misnamed ship. The base variant should be the privateer. And the storefront variation should be, I don't know.
Space Mart?
Space Mart, Walmart, I don't care. Something else. Nonetheless, this is a pretty cool ship.
Massive thrusters, of course.
Yep.
As always, Drake.
Huge
also pretty cool
freaking
configuration.
guns. It can land, which for a ship this size is going to be pretty freaking amazing.
Yep.
That it can set down on the ground and just act like a giant, just auto base. Like land it, it's a base.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually missed the Stormbreaker paint.
Oh yeah.
With like
yeah, that'd be amazing.
light blue, but with oh goodness.
And black, yeah.
No, it's white. Blue, black, and white, right?
No, just black and blue.
Yeah.
Just red. Replace the red with blue. Mind's eye.
Really looking forward to seeing these hangars inside.
Yeah, so some of these hangars are like Dragonfly bays.
Oh no, that's all the way in the back.
Some of them are yeah, but you really can't see them because they're so small. I mean, this ship is enormous.
Let's see. F4.
Can you see them?
I'll see.
So there's Dragonfly bays, there's like Buccaneer bays, and then there's the ships on top. So we're not really sure what the full capacity of this ship will be. I would argue it's probably close to a modern squadron, maybe a squadron plus of spacecraft. But pretty freaking excellent. This will be an amazing ship. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah. You can actually see two doors where the Dragonfly bay is.
Alright, let's come around. This is where Salty is. Where do you think they are?
Like, you've got your camera all the way up.
Are these tiny guys right here?
I don't know where you're pointing, but it's like this black slit, and then just behind. No, like in the rear of the ship.
In the rear of the ship.
Yes, like rearward facing as well, like behind.
Rearward facing
behind the bridge.
Well, behind the bridge. Hold on. F4.
Yes. You have to be actually with the camera behind the thing to see them. There are two like rectangular doors below this black slit. I think that's the black slit. That might be it. Yes.
I don't know.
According to the cutaways and stuff, yes.
Huh. Interesting. Well, Lord knows that this ship will change in the development of it. They always do, especially a ship this large. But nonetheless, it will be exciting to do a 5-video walkthrough of this ship.
Yeah, luckily it has an internal tram system.
Does it? Is it that big?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
That's gonna be cool. That is gonna be cool.
Yeah, that's I'm just checking that it's like a very visible location of the I can see it basically in a kind of way. Yeah, that's the Dragonfly Bay.
That's not what I want.
I don't know how you're gonna get them up there again, but
well, yeah, we don't know, do we?
Oh, space. Wow.
Space, yeah.
Anywho, cool ship. Can't wait for it to be in verse. I'd love for it to be in verse now, just so it can float around and look cool. But yeah. So that is the Drake Kracken and the Kracken Privateer. And that is it. That's it for today, isn't it, guys?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Come check out a.m.m.o if you're looking to play some games, to include Star Citizen, which is our primary game, but we do some other stuff as well. We'd love to have you. Links, as always, are in the description down below. We'll see you in the next one. Later.